A new documentary called The Pez Outlaw debuted on Netflix this week. It focuses on a man from DeWitt named Steve Glew, who dedicated years of his life in the 1990s to Pez dispensers.
Hi, I'm Jim Blaine. Welcome to my Pez Museum.
While his friends, his family, and Glew himself admit he's a bit of a recluse, I was able to meet with someone he describes as like a brother, Jim Blaine, who was featured in the film along with his collection.
So that's the check that when Brian Storkel came to me and asked if I'd help him with the movie, the check that I charged him to use the props in the movie.
You were the first person to make money on the movie, right?
According to the check, it looks like I was. I think they took over 30,000 Pez dispensers from here to actually go shoot.
Blaine met Glew in 2017 when he asked him to sign a few things.
I would see these videos of like Steve and they hear these stories about Steve coming over and like bringing all these, and here, they're right here actually. These are called Pez body parts, and him taking Pez body parts and dumping them over the railing and just everybody just coming for these Pez, and I'm like, who is this guy, right? And this is one of the duffel bags that was actually used to bring Pez over from Europe.
Hello, I am Mariah Newman. I'm Steve Glew's daughter.
So when did you hear the full story of it all? Of you going and to these factories and bringing home these duffel bags full of Pez?
Yeah.
When did you first hear that your dad was doing this? And what did you think? Did you think this is kind of crazy? This is cool?
I do recall in college knowing that he was going over to Europe quite frequently. And honestly, I just took it like, oh, well, that's cool. Great. Good for you.
Okay, and would you mind, for those who haven't seen the movie, just kind of explaining the history of how these came to be?
Sure. So these are Steve's originals. These are Steve's idea, and then obviously, as you see in the movie, it's a I won't ruin the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it, but it really plays a pivotal role in the movie.
A role not in Glew's favor.
About 15 years ago is when it really, I was aware that he was in a sort of a slump and he was upset about something, but I didn't really understand what had happened.
Glew told me on Facebook Messenger, quote, "The Pezies are like family. They and Jim are why I came out of hiding 3 or so years ago. At the worst of my journey, the Pezies were there and continue to lift me up."
Pez is awesome, but it's the relationships that really keep everything together.
And Steve Glew's story isn't yet over. After a 20-year hiatus,
so this is the newest Steve Glew stuff coming out.
He's back. The Pez Outlaw is on Netflix now. And if you want to see the wonderful world of Pez in person, Blaine, who hosts the Michigan Pez Convention every year since 2016, said the next one is this summer in Farmington Hills. Reporting from your neighborhood in DeWitt, I'm Lauren Shields, Fox 47 News.